This episode of Techno Buffalo is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the episode of Rettinger's Riffs, the show where I can just talk about anything on my mind, and I love having a platform to do that. So Memorial Day weekend here in the US just ended. It was a nice 3-day weekend. It was relaxing, had a chance to hang out, and it kind of dawned on me the age of technology that we live in. So obviously on Techno Buffalo, we take a look at some of the best electronics in the world. We take a look at Android, iOS, Windows phones, tablets, computers, video game consoles, and absolutely everything. We can become very short-sighted. I'm talking about the folks that maybe get inflamed about what's better, Apple or Android, and lose track of what these phones can do. So here's my story. At home, I've got a Kivo lock. If you don't know what that is, it's made by the folks at Kwikset. Essentially, it uses Bluetooth, low energy, Bluetooth 4.0 to interact with my lock. So I don't take out a key in my pocket to unlock it. I can just tap it and the phone unlocks. I got it for my wife, who's usually walking in the door holding bags and holding a baby, and fumbling with her keys in her purse was hard. Now she can just tap the lock and she can go on into the house, and it makes life a lot easier. So we're leaving the house. I was able to lock the door to my house. I was able to unlock my car remotely. I was able to turn on the air conditioning to my car all without having to take out any device, having to take out keys or anything. And it just dawned on me that this is an incredibly cool time we live in. You know, if we are on the cusp of the Internet of Things, on home automation, sort of the internet taking over everything from toasters to cell phones, it's a really cool time. Before you get sidetracked on what you like better, iOS or Android, which one handles multitasking better, which one's got better widgets, realize what you have in your pocket is the entire breadth of information in the world. With just a few clicks or even just your voice, you can have access to anything that is going on. If you want to know what the GDP of Brunei is, you can ask your phone what the GDP of Brunei is and know that information within 20 seconds or less even. It is crazy what we have access to right now, and you know, I'm guilty of it too. I look at a phone and I'm like, oh, it's only 720p? Pfft, that phone sucks. Or like, oh, it's only got a low clock quad-core chip? Pfft, only 2 gigs of RAM? Come on, please, that's nothing. And now you're looking at what these phones and these devices can do, these tablets can do. You can control your house. You can get access to anything you want. It could be your game console. You can watch TV on it, movies. You could stream that movies to your television. It is just mind-boggling. I had sort of a step back moment, a moment of clarity I looked at, and I appreciated what all of these things can do. Regardless of what operating system they're running, I think everybody can sort of recognize how these devices have changed our lives. I mean, even just in that 10 seconds it took me to lock my house and turn on the air conditioning to my car because it was super hot. I didn't want to put the baby into a car that was probably like 400 degrees in there. It just sort of dawned on me that we live in a really incredible time where things are getting faster and faster. A quad HD phone was just announced. It's not going to be that long before we have 16 core phones with 8 gigs of RAM and 2 terabyte micro SD cards are coming. It is just incredible to be alive now and to see these things. So before you go yelling at people, before you go screaming that Android's better, iOS is better, call someone cheap or a fanboy or a Windows phone fan or whatever it might be, just think about what these devices can do and put it a little bit in perspective. Let me take a minute from talking about the wonders of the world to thank our friends and good peeps at GoDaddy. It's go time, and GoDaddy's here to help you kick some butt online. If you ever had an idea to start a website, now's a good time to do it. For just $2.95, you can get a .com. Go to GoDaddy, enter promo code TECHNO95 to get your .com for just, makes sense, the promo code $2.95. If you want to start a website on Eastern European mountain goats, now is the time to do it. If you want to start a blog on your favorite type of food, now is the time to do it as well. You could be the next internet millionaire. Again, go to GoDaddy, enter code TECHNO295 and get your .com for $2.95, under $3. Not too bad. I don't mean to be preachy, but I just sort of had that wow. I remember having to go to a payphone to make phone calls. I remember getting Prodigy to get online. To see how things have changed in only my 33 years of life is absolutely ridiculous. And to see where things are gonna be in 33 years from now, I mean, they're talking about manned missions to freaking Mars, is unbelievable. So just keep everything in perspective a little bit before you get so upset about someone talking bad about your smartphone OS, which really doesn't affect you at all, whether or not they like it or not. You don't need someone to justify your purchase. Be confident, whatever you decide in. That's my preachy riff for the day. Got a little preachy, but still, that's my riff. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for indulging me. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'm way off base, but is there something that your phone or tablet does that just you can't believe a device can actually do for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts on what it is. Commence ripping me a new one in the comments down below. I'm sure it's going to happen. Until next time, though, I'm John Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. See you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe. You'll be the first ones to know when new videos come up. We have a ton of stuff. We do unboxings, we do hands-on, reviews, cars, and everything in between that has to do with consumer electronics. We'd love to have you stick around.